Welcome back, guys. I'm Valen.
And I'm Theo.
And today we're reacting to EXO Don't Fight the Feeling music video.
Very cool.
So this is like kind of contemporary.
Somewhat contemporary.
Yeah.
We literally just watched EXO talking about it over on EXO Arcade, which we're reacting to over on Patreon. Mega fun, by the way. Make sure to head on over to Patreon and check that out. And that had just released. You know, they were talking about exactly this song because that was sort of released, like coinciding with literally this song.
They were promoting Don't Fight the Feeling.
And ironically, they actually succeeded in promoting it because look at where we are now. Literally, right afterwards,
we were like,
wanted to check out the song.
Exactly.
So actually, EXO, they succeeded in their mission of bringing us over here and listening to Don't Fight the Feeling.
Exactly.
So which kind of song will it be? I'm not sure. Have we heard it?
I don't think we have ever heard it.
We might have heard it in a concert performance, but don't quote me on it. We're gonna find out. So let's do it. But before we begin, make sure to like the video if you're enjoying our content and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of us. And last but certainly not least, we already have so much EXO content over on Patreon. We got variety content. We got funny moments. We're currently doing EXO Arcade over there. We got album reaction and reviews and so many concert performances from EXO as well. Because EXO is just like, I mean, one of the most iconic groups within the K-pop industry, and there's certainly a reason why they're called the Vocal Kings. So reacting to and giving commentary to their concert performances is always mega entertaining. And we also have so much more EXO content over on Patreon as well, and there's new EXO content coming out over on Patreon literally every single week. So if you want to check out all of that content, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. That's also the best way to support the channel. Nonetheless, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Let's do it. Spooky. Okay, freaky. I don't think we've ever heard this, honestly. What the heck? Okay, wait, let's see if all of EXO is actually present. No.
It's the same
6 guys.
We saw
it's
in
the
the
6
arcade.
that were also in, the arcade. Lay, he's definitely not in the Korean army. I don't know what the heck Lay was doing.
In China.
Lay is doing something presumably in China.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I know Chen was in the army, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I think so. And who else was missing? Suho, it was. Well, luckily, they came back.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. And there's still plenty of members.
No place, no town that we can go. 항상 why not 부딪혀봐. 지금 느낀 그게 정답이야.
It's definitely very different.
매일 밤 죽어도 아침이면 숨 쉬어. 누가 생각나. 완고한 이성에 쓸리면 안 돼. 강한 위를 질주해. Ayo, 24/7 all day. Gonna be okay. 느낌대로 가던대로 Shorty better turn it up. You got the love, it the juice. Follow 나에게는 whoa. Baby, I can be your healing. Tell me where you find the feeling.
The song's got so many parts, man. Oh my god, he's actually back.
Lay.
In this one part.
In this one part.
In this one part. Okay, we actually have a Lay part.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Cute.
But I just want to say there's so many different parts in the song.
Yeah.
Aren't there?
The song is not normal. Like
No. No, there's like...
It sounds so different.
Yes, it does.
Where you find the feeling.
EXO K-pop, like the pre-chorus here with the collapse.
나에게를 원했어 그 순간 나를 낮게 빛났던 you and I Don't fight the feeling 내로 가 Don't fight the feeling 너를 멈추지도 마 Don't fight the feeling yeah Don't fight the feeling yeah Don't fight 너 생각이 많은 밤 그냥 단순한 걸 원해
Okay, this part is mega EXO though.
Yeah.
With like,
Yeah.
like, you know, like that vocal bridge with just like that emphasis on these really, I don't know, just SM vocals, I almost want to call it.
Yeah.
There's so many SM artists and groups and songs that have this specific type of bridge. Like this, like the vocal melody just goes sort of in a similar direction. The cadence is kind of similar. Like that kind of like, just like sweet little piano or chords just kind of playing and
Yeah,
nothing else.
that's-
And then
that's very SM.
slowly the percussion
Going back.
starts coming up again. That's
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like YG with their outros.
Yeah,
You get me?
exactly.
SM also has this to a less degree though, lesser
Yeah.
degree than YG and like their sort of song structure. I would still say.
Exactly.
순한 걸 원해 새벽처럼 달려 겁없이 저질러 지금 이 느낌 난 믿을 거야 Don't fight the feeling
It's kind of like a little bit house-ish, isn't
Yeah. This video is so different.
it? It is. Maybe it's because it was kind of there was still like a lockdown and stuff, so it might have been a bit
Maybe.
hard to film.
This is so different.
Let me just see, when was this? Oh, there's more. There's more.
There's more.
Okay, there's a whole outro here.
Hey.
Cute. With XOL.
Aww.
And it was also on a spaceship heading into something. Well, it makes sense. The lore of EXO is kind of
This
sci-fi.
definitely, I feel like, I don't think this is like
It was for a special album.
special album, yeah, for like something different.
Right.
They were definitely doing something different. This is not like a normal comeback.
Well, it still got a lot of views.
It
But
did.
think about it. I'm just saying, like, it probably was also because this was kind of like a strange time for the K-pop industry.
It
A lot of events were canceled because of, you know, lockdowns and all
Mm-hmm.
of these things. So there wasn't that much they could do. And I think the actual look of the video, maybe that also played into it. You get me? Maybe that's also why Lay couldn't get there. Because there might have been travel
you're
restrictions
right.
between China and South Korea.
You're right.
It could very well be the case as well. So he was legit just stuck in China. So he had to record his part in a separate studio.
Yeah.
And
you're
everything
right,
was just
you're
there.
Right. Oh.
There was a bunch of people within K-pop that were like just literally barred
They were.
from entering
They
Korea.
were like in another country and they were like,
just screwed.
no, boba.
If they weren't Korean nationals on average, they
Exactly.
had a hard time.
They had a hard
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
So
no.
maybe that's also what happened with Lay.
You're
It's just a
right.
guess, right? But apart from that, I just want to say it was a very fun song, kind of different than what you usually see from EXO. There were
Very
so many different parts.
But it was very fun.
You never knew what you were really gonna expect.
No, exactly.
EXO lately, I feel like in some of their newest work, both with Cream Soda and Don't Fight the Feeling, have been trying to move in a different direction than like the normal EXO sound.
True.
You get me?
True.
Of course, EXO has always kind of had like kind of out there songs.
They
like
do.
a lot of songs, like Wolf or
Coco Bob is very
Coco Bob
different.
is true.
It's true. Yeah,
But-
they try to do something different, but it works always.
Yeah.
It end up working. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I thought it was pleasant just from like a purely vocal perspective, just like
Ooh, yeah.
listening to their cadences.
Yeah, definitely.
That was cool. Apart from that, a little bit on the chaotic side of normal, I almost want
Yeah.
to say the song was.
Yeah.
So
No, but look at the video. The video was so chaotic.
Yes.
Everything was CGI. That's something that caught me off guard.
But
I was
again,
like,
the CGI
this was so funny.
I
get the
think
CGI was more like
oh damn it,
pandemic.
what do we do? We want a cool video. Okay, let's just go crazy with the CGI.
exactly. I think it was that.
That
yeah,
was the
yeah.
idea.
But the CGI
and
was
who
like,
can blame
what?
him for that?
The CGI was so funny.
No, it was fun. I actually liked the music video, especially like the ending here. It looked like kind of like a retro movie.
It
You know the
looked
part in like the disco place on the spaceship? I really liked, you know, where they
Yeah.
were like dancing and everything. It worked. It reminded me of like the Fifth Element, or I don't know what it really, or the Sixth Element, the Fifth Element. What is that even called?
Fifth Element.
I don't know. It gave me like a little bit of this like retro movie
You're
vibe.
right. Like
Yeah.
those types of movies with
Yeah,
the CGI. True.
It kind of reminded me of that,
Of those.
and I liked it. However, I feel like the only critique that I kind of have is maybe I would have tried to make the song a little bit less chaotic. A little bit. I would have tried to turn down the chaotic factor by maybe 15%. Maybe it would have resulted in me having to cut like one part out of the song. So like one part, and made like the rest of the song just have like one more of the elements from the chorus within the rest to create a little bit more cohesion. I don't know, maybe one of the percussive elements from the actual chorus in the rest of it. I understand that, of course, you also want a chorus to stand out from the verse, but I would have done that.
Yeah,
I think those two things might have given it a little bit more cohesion, which I would have liked to see.
I get you.
Apart from that, though, I thought it was a fun song, very, still quite EXO-ish.
Yeah.
I would go as far as to say. And generally also a bit of a sort of product of its time.
Yeah,
I feel like
very.
in 2021, it was a very like transitory period. Like, you get me?
This song remind me of "Don't Stop the Feeling," just dance, dance, and that was the same time.
Don't stop the feeling. Oh, that's also 2021?
I think so.
Okay,
I think
okay.
it's around that time.
Right,
no?
it was kind of like this almost like transitory period. I don't know where to put it.
Yeah,
like, I don't know where to
know.
really describe the era of 2021 musically. I don't know. Of course, a bunch
There's
of
so much
TikTok music
thing.
was coming in, but that's one thing.
That's another thing. Yeah.
I'm not really talking about that influence.
Yeah,
Apart from
exactly.
that, I don't really know where to put 2021.
know, me
No, it was a
neither.
strange
It
era.
was a different era.
It was
for
a
sure.
strange era for sure. However, very interesting, and it's obviously gotten a lot of views. Here on SM Town,
Yes.
it's on almost 115 million. So definitely a lot of EXO-Ls, and just like people in general have been
Yeah,
checking it out,
exactly.
which is awesome. And yeah, if nothing else, thank you so much for watching the video. Like the video if you enjoy our content. Comment down below what you thought about Don't Fight the Feeling. And last but certainly not least, make sure to head on over to Patreon and check out all our EXO content over there. We got so much EXO content over there, and there's new EXO content coming out over on Patreon literally every single week. So if that's something you want to check out, then make sure to head on over to Patreon.
Yes.
Nonetheless, everyone, see you in the next one.
Bye bye, guys. Take care.
Don't fight the feeling. Oh yeah, I also want to say one more thing. You want to know what, like, this is us, guys. This is us. Like, we're literally in the outro, and then we just like have another thing. I want to say, lyrically, very sensual. Very sensual. I feel like that was the main thing. It was very seductive.
It
like,
was.
baby, give over to your emotions and embrace Beckon. Or Kai. I should have said Kai.
True.
Kai. Embrace Kai. We all know Kai. Come on, it's EXO after all. Embrace the Kai.
Embrace all of them.
Embrace the Kai. Nonetheless, everyone. See you in the next one.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Take care.